Yeah, it's been an absolute chaotic week. Uh, Literally just today, earlier in the car park, I stopped off to get myself a emergency bulb kit and a warning triangle and the headlight deflectors to stop people in Europe getting dazzled by my headlights. And in the car park, I was engine on, ready to go, ready to crack on down to Portsmouth where my ferry's going to be. And yeah, I'm sat there on my phone just checking the map, and all of a sudden I hear a bang, and I'm like, oh, here we go. As you can see here, luckily, both uh, conveniently for both parties, it was just a paint transfer to me. Panel hasn't been damaged or cracked, and all sort of the area around is all fine. I basically just waved it off and was like, yeah, don't worry about it. Just pass the good deed on, which they were thankful for. Yeah, so that was annoying. I was sat in the car and I was sat in the motorhome and I heard it and I'm like, oh no, this is Spain ruined. This is me hoping that they hadn't just like written off the motorhome by driving into the side of it. I was gutted for a second, but yeah, I got out and I was a bit emotional. I was a bit distraught, but after investigating, I took her details and I inspected it on my own and it looks fine. So after inspecting, it just turned out to be a paint transfer, and I just told them, I'm gonna forget this happens. Yeah, pass the good deed on. If make someone else's day better. I'm not gonna fight over £100 worth of paint repair on my part. Um, on their side, they've sort of dented their panel, and added some, like, removed some paint from theirs, but it's still drivable. It's not the end of the world. We need to strive to be better people, and one small deed at a time. It's how we go about doing it. Yeah, shortly after that, immediately after that, I settle down. I let the emotions flow, and I get on the motorway heading down to Portsmouth. And as soon as I get on the motorway, there's been a massive crash. The M4 was locked up between junction 19 and junction 20 for about 2 hours. I thought it'd be funny to sunbathe on my roof, so here's a funny photo of me in the middle of a motorway, just below a gantry, enjoying life on the motorhome roof. Yeah, so with the trip to Spain only 4 days away, I've been basically just running around trying to get everything sorted before I go. I've had to print off all my documentation, so my travel documents, my boarding tickets, my breakdown insurance, my travel insurance, all of that jazz. I've been shopping for some nozzles. Yeah, these adapters basically allow me to access LPG ports in other countries because they have different standards for nozzles. So I screw this onto my existing, and then this is like a locking mechanism that the pump connects to. If you follow along, I will show you how this works in Spain. And here's the typical Europe one. I've got like some other one and the ones for Spain. So hopefully between those, I should be good. These were original whenever the Gazlo was installed, and so one of the O-rings was cracked. So if I do need this one, I'm going to have to pull the O-ring off of here, put it on here before I do. I don't think I can buy. Yeah, over the last couple of weeks I've been down in Cheddar. I went for a nice trip to Wales. I say nice, it was during Storm Claudia, so I was being blown all over the place. My diesel heater's broken. It ended up just being a loose cable on the glow plug. It was easy enough to pull apart, but that had me worried for a bit. I've been ill. My shoulders have messed up. Everything seems to be just going wrong. But Spain is on the horizon, and everything's going to be fantastic. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to enjoy some mountains. I'm going to see some scenery. I'm going to take you along for the ride. So I found this cool little spot north of Southampton for the next couple of days before the port. Depending on if I have enough power, I mean I'm on 56%, that's 2 days. I might need to get a campsite and refill the batteries. I don't think I'm going to get enough sun here to keep me going. Yeah, I'll show you around. You have a look at some cool drone footage, and I will put the what 3 words in the description. So I'm next to some sort of forest area. I'll put the name of it below.